good evening. This is Nate. You can call me Nathan, but please never call me Nathaniel. And we are starting up the Monster Train Daily Show. Goal this week is to clear out all of the last of the Covenant 25 crowns with the Exile champions. So we're going to, after starting off with the daily challenge as a warm-up, and hopefully we do a little bit better, think a little bit more thoroughly, take our time and do a little bit better today than we have the last few days of the daily challenge. Then we can pivot over and hopefully score ourselves a few more of the crowns today and clear the rest of them without too much trouble. So, without further ado, oh, and name of the day is Horse Jimenez. I don't think I said that when I started. So let's switch over to the standard setup here with a slightly adjusted webcam positioning and take a look at the daily challenge. Doesn't look like too much participation, 1,600, okay, so about standard. Most people are sitting in the mid 40s to mid 40,000s. Top 25 is at 43,800 about. So just doing a solid run without any flying kills is enough to get you in the top 25 today. And what do we have? We have Umbra with Primordium and Plink and Melting Remnant with Primitive Mold. Very interesting. 2 for 1, so every time you draft something, you get a second copy. You get a different challenger. So actually we're not going to have Primordium, we're going to have somebody different. And then Musical Chairs. Musical Chairs certainly makes gorging a little bit more challenging. So we'll have to see whether we do it a little bit differently. And new challenger, we'll have to see what we get. Could be difficult. Let's see how it goes. Void Binding, Making a Morsel, and Wicklash. Very interesting. Definitely some expensive cards. Well, I mean, Void Binding isn't necessarily expensive, but it's expensive in terms of the Ember Drain. Wicklashes, Primitive Molds, and we're getting Soul Guard. Interesting. Soul Guard does not play well with molding, but maybe we can find a way to make it work. Let's see what we get for an artifact. I think it's definitely got to be the Winged Steel here for the draw. And what do we have as options? Big Soul Guard and Frostbite Soul Guard. Seraph the Chaste. Frostbite does not seem to make a lot of sense here. We have no artifact possibilities to increase it. We have no other form of Frostbite to fit in. Making just a big dude seems to be the play here. Maybe we mix in Dire Channel later, but I think yeah, making the big dude is probably going to be how we play this out. Okay, plus 4 damage. So we got to get Big Soul Guard out fairly quickly. We can almost do it on the first turn. What do you think? Is there any possibility of killing this guy before he reaches the top? If we put a Void Binding on a Train Steward, Void Binding would add 12 damage to an already 5 damage. That's 17 damage. That put him down to 13 left. How would we get 13 damage? Possibly from Wicklashes. So a second Train Steward would be another 5. Plus another Wicklash. It's going to be tight. But we're going to try it. I'm only thinking about that because I could play Soul Guard on the middle floor and try to go for a next turn. So I could play 2 spells now. So I could play Soul Guard in the middle, play 2 spells on that floor, the 2 Primitive Molds, and then Plink, That would give him 2 spells towards phasing, and then I could toss a Train Steward up there next turn with 2 more spells. Very likely we get 2 more spells, and then suddenly we have Soul Guard to be able to kill off the Disciple Protector, and that would keep us from getting, or that would keep us from having him hit the Pyre. But that would lower our overall score, but it's going to lower more if we get hit by this thing. This would lower our score by 8%. Killing the boss early raises our score by 10%. It's kind of a tough one. Maybe we go. Let's go for it. We'll go high risk, high reward here. Blink. That certainly helps. We'll put you up here. Another Plink does a little bit more damage. Certainly better than a Primitive Mold. And I think we put the Train Steward up here with the goal, hopefully. Okay, so this is where it gets interesting. I think we have to Plink down here. Okay. We can Making a Morsel. That brings him to life. He can kill him. And then I think we do, let's see, you're doing 5. We are guaranteed to get Making a Morsel and Void Binding. So let me think about the order here. If we put the Rebel Morsel up front, it dies. We can bring it back with a Reform. How much damage do we have to get? So we have 5. That's going to bring it down to 1722. This guy at top. Well, are we gonna get we're gonna get a Train Steward. No, we need to put a Train Steward up here to kill it. Although Wicklash ends up doing as much damage as a Train Steward would. Let's see, 5, 10. And then I think we Primitive Mold, Void Binding is enough to kill him. So we do Train Steward. Crap, there's the Void Binding. That's going to put him to 10. If we get another Train Steward up there and we bring this guy back, how much damage is that? So this is 5, putting him to 22. This is going to be another 10, 16, 21. No, it's not 16, it's 15. So it'd be 20. How are we going to get the last bit of damage? What would we have to draw? We'd have to draw a Plink or the Void Binding again. We will get a chance at it because we will... Okay, so... Oh, we got the Plink. We got the Plink. Okay, so we do Primitive Mold. Brings back this Rebel Morsel. Train Steward. Oh, there's a Void Binding as well, but I think the Plink's enough, and we don't want to get Ember Drained if we don't have to. Whew. That was intense. Let's Plink. And we kill him. We can even bring back the... so let's get Making a Morsel. And wait, I thought we could bring back the... oh no, he got gorged. That's right. We could just put that on you. Cool. Whew. The math there was tough, but we're trying to be more methodical so we don't have to feel bad about turns that we're taking here. More Void Bindings is very interesting. It's certainly one way you can go with it. The biggest problem with the Void Bindings is unless we have a unit to use them on, which we might be able to. We could go Remnant Banner, Merchant of Steel. It is tough. Maybe Immortal Trade is safer. But they're so good. What do we have? We have Seraph the Chase. So Seraph the Chase makes all this a little bit more difficult to justify. Because we get all of our void, we get our they get halved. Both our rage, ember drain, and our rage, damage shield, and lifesteal gets halved, but our ember drain does not. Mind collapse might be safer. And getting some targeted damage would not necessarily be a bad thing. Target damage that can bring, or that can generate ember. Let's take it. We don't need resin removal. Although resin removal is a way to get rid of the burnout. But I don't think... we only have one burnout card right now. I don't think we need more reforms. I guess it depends on what we end up going with. More Wicklashes. I don't know that Gorge is going to be the thing for us. Oh, that's right. Sorry, that's what I meant. I didn't mean Burnout. I meant Ember Drain. I said Burnout, but I meant Ember Drain. There's a thought I could use it to get rid of the Ember Drain from the Void Binding, but I think that... I just don't know what we're going to get from the unit draft up here. It's a lot of Wicklashes. That would be 4 Wicklashes. That's going to keep basically anything alive for a while, long enough for... long enough to get it bumping. We put Soulguard up front. I think it's okay. What do we get for the draft? Big Sludge. Big Sludge is certainly good. Wickless Tycoon could also be good. And then sack Morsels in front to get both of them, or... I think it's Big Sludge. Big Sludge seems much more reliable. The problem is I don't want 2 of them, I just want 1 of them. Okay, let's go down here. We need to upgrade it for sure. I don't think we can afford these. Multi-strike is fantastic. Do we need more health on it? Might end up being a large stone. Let's save our money for now. And hope that we draw double strike, big sludge at the beginning. And yeah, spikes is fine. And then we just play Wicklashes on it over and over again to try to generate more damage. So we already start with multi-striking big sludge. Trainstreamer's not going to die yet, but he'll die next turn. Let's put Soulguard in the middle. Big Sludge on the bottom. Train Steward up front. Okay. Oh, that's right. We also have a Swapperoonie here. Let's go for the Plink. Got real lucky there. Train Steward is killing the front unit. And do we need the Ember? Let me think. We can put Wicklash on you now. Gets you down quite a bit of HP. Okay. I think we do it like this. How much damage do we need? We need... Okay, so we can bring back the Train Steward. Put you up there. We only need 5 more damage. There's 5 more damage here. We can go for the Plink. and actually get it. Okay. You're gonna die, then we can reform you. No, we can't. We're gonna have nothing on the bottom floor. Put you in the back. I kind of don't want to use this yet. I want to wait. Okay, so let that guy get up there. He's gonna kill him. Whiplash is now you're suddenly alive. We mind collapse the back unit. Plink and hope. And void binding. Yeah, but I didn't want to bring him in yet. I didn't want him to get hit. I wanted him to have full health. Or else I would have done that. Oh, I could have done that, but it's whatever. We're still killing him. So we got a second floor kill. Still no pyre damage. So we lost 150 points there. Don't think that's going to be make or break. Capacity is certainly interesting. I think that's worth considering. Memories of the melted or the drafts. The drafts are good because they're not priority units. And we have a lot of whiplashes and we can fit them in on the bottom floor. So now I think it's very important we get spell upgrades soon, but I think given that we don't have any right now, let's get the Umbra banner. We're gonna take the coins. Like I can't afford to get Overgorger in there. I think we have to do it with the slays on this. And do we get quick on the multi-striker or quick on a draft? Quick on a draft could be really good. Let's re-roll. Hope we get large stone. We got endless. Endless on that draft would not necessarily be a bad thing. Then we can always play it over and over again. We get extra burnout on the other draft. And then we put that draft on the bottom floor to get killed with the copy a card 5 times. What could we possibly want 5 of? I don't think it's the endless drafts. Would we possibly want 5 primitive molds? I don't think so. I think it's too much primitive molds. I think we do 1 copy. And I kind of think it's the void binding. It's either the void binding or another mind collapse. We could get a 5th Wicklash. I don't know. This is a little bit weird. Like, we don't really have a card that's like screaming at us to take it. We could get another endless draft and put 2 of them in front of the big sludge every turn. That's 40 damage, endless, but takes up a lot of our ember each turn, and it means we're not incanting. I kind of think we need to do the another Wicklash. The problem with Wicklash is that you know what? Let's get one more primitive mold. Problem with Wicklash is that you can't play it on the floor with Soul Guard unless there's already a unit there, and I'm really starting to get nervous about how do we get enough incants to bring Soul Guard in later on. Like 4 is fine, but when we need 12 and 15, how do we get that many is going to be a problem. Okay, so let me think. We'll need to have something chump block for Soul Guard eventually. Or sorry, something will chump block for Big Sludge eventually. This represents half of his health and damage right now. But we have a lot of opportunities to address that later on. Let's do it like this. Get you down there. And Primitive Mold. And Mind Collapse. Get 2 already. There's a Train Steward. We'll block all the hits except for 1. We can already bring it to life. But I don't think we want to quite yet. Let's just do 1. And there's the Crucible Extension. So, we certainly need something. Okay, so hold on. Basically, this has to hit here. I guess we could jump block. The Train Steward is enough to block everything. Or even the Draft is enough. So we put the Draft up there. We plink here. We put a Rubble Morsel in the very front to tank the first hit. We give you Wicklash. No, we don't. We Train Steward up here. And then we toss you in here to get extra Ember next turn. So this guy was actually a fail. We should have put it in the backside, but he's going to be really big. And we should get the other Draft soon. There it is. And let's get Void Binding on you now. Get a Train Steward in there. And a Plink. That's awesome. So you're going to die from Burnout now. Oh, that's a problem. So we put you up front to die and give you more rage. We put you here to give you more damage. How we doing? Oh crap, the Void Binding. Okay, next turn we'll have Ember again. This doesn't really matter. And he's gonna kill Daedalus in 1 hit. How we doing? You're dying. That's bad news. You're no longer dying. That's good news. Got him. Okay. So I don't think that was perfect, but it ended up being pretty good. Umbra Stone. Forever Consumed are also... Oh, you know what? Wicklash Recruitment. No, but we have to have a target. The biggest problem is that we don't have targets for stuff. The other question is, do we start with extra capacity? I think we need extra Ember. We have the draw already. We can get capacity with the Crucible extensions. I think we need the extra Ember, and if we're going to take the extra Ember, I feel like Forever Consumed is better because you can always play it for 0. And then, yeah, I think we're skipping here. So we take extra Ember. We need, I think we want Double Stack and Permafrost onto the, yeah, we're definitely not going this route. We need coins, we need spell upgrades. So Permafrost on Void Binding to play it when we need it. Minus cost on... Maybe it's a Crucible extension to make it a little bit more playable. And plus 10 onto... I think it's the Mind Collapse. I mean, it would also be really good on a Plink, because then the Plinks would actually be useful. But the Plinks can incant just fine, and being able to play more spells is very important. Okay, so now we have an even bigger unit. And... Oh, Spikes. Spikes is rough. But we have to do it. They're going to be hasted. We need to get early Plinks or we're dead. Okay, it's actually really good. So we put you up front. Soul Guard comes out there as well. We increase the space. We Mind Collapse. I think it's Mind Collapse on... you represent more damage. Oh, you know what? It doesn't matter. So we put it on you. We making a morsel. And this is actually better dead than alive. Because it will put more damage onto the Clip Defender. And as well, it tanks 6 damage. Yeah, now the Clip Defender's dying. Should be pretty easy to kill the Quill Marksman next turn. So we can Mind Collapse again. We do Making a Morsel. Put it up front again. And part of me is like, can we justify Mind Collapsing you? Because you're only doing 1 damage. And I don't care if you go to the top. Even Mind Collapsing the Quill Marksman probably makes more sense. So we do Train Steward. Oh, we can Plink. Mind Collapse, Plink. Gets us a Rebel Morsel. Can we justify Wicklashing here? I think we can Wicklash onto you. Just to get the spell. I think it's too dangerous on Big Sludge. We want the Endless... Hold on. We want Crucible Extension. Draft number 1. You're dying from what? Draft number 2. Primitive Mold. And Morsel Miner. You're going to have so much damage. The only issue is going to be... Let's see, they're going to swap. And then they'll swap back. This is where things get dangerous. Luckily, we do have Forever Consumed and Void Binding. So we get this draft up front. We can kill the first unit. That doesn't help too much. 60 is enough. So if we Void Binding him, now you're alive as well. That's really good news. We Forever Consume. You're still dying. Is Soulguard enough at 90 health? Well, he might have to be. Okay, so then we play... Hopefully we get the other draft. We do. We want it up front. We want it to have Burnout. We want the Train Steward in the middle. And we play this draft out just to play it out. And then it burns out. Okay, good. We got draft in second position. And we're good. We're good. So we can actually block with the first draft. We can Plink. Miss. Plink and a miss. We can Primitive Mold. Mind Collapse the Backliner. Get a Morsel Miner up there. And then blast you for 60. Okay, so we ended up getting the first floor kill. And even with Big Sludge dying, that's actually a really good sign. Okay. Ember on the first turn is good. That means it's more likely we can play more Big Sludges. Excavation Eruption is great. Ember Forge might be... That's so much Ember. Do we need that much Ember? I don't think we need it. I think we would rather go with Excavation Eruption. And skip. And with Excavation Eruption, considering that we have 4 Ember to start with, I think it's removal and upgrade unit. Large stone would be great. We didn't get it. We can go for it with a reroll. That's only 70. Let's reroll. Large stone. Or another, you know what? Another multi-strike is also great. He does have pretty low health, but I think he'll be okay. You know, maybe it would have been better to split the difference there. Okay, let's see. We want to get rid of 2 train stewards for sure. And what do we get from the concealed caverns? Purge a card, gain a card. So we're going to purge another train steward. And we want, I think, a melting... No, rare Umbra. Rare Umbra. Shroud Spike is pretty bad. Let's skip it. I mean, it's good with the Ember that we get, but I think it's, in general, not that great. And then we need to start thinking about long-term. I think we can get, with a triple hit on... with triple hit on Big Sludge, and these guys, this guy burning out every turn, we can grow him even on a separate floor. Enemies appear on each floor. We're going to get at least one of the big sludges. I think we prioritize making sure that it's dying. We put Soulguard on the bottom. Plink is great. Actually, we can kill everything without having to put a unit up there. But I almost wonder if it's better to put the unit up there and then Plink on the middle floor, put Soulguard on the bottom. So I think we go halvesies here. We put Big Sludge and Soulguard. We put other Big Sludge. That gets us to... Wow! That certainly helps. I could have probably done that on the bottom, but I think it's better to just absolutely wreck house here. Let's Mind Collapse. Yeah, this is not going to get him low enough. Let's Mind Collapse you. Gets a lot more damage onto you. We can even block the hit with Mag Morsel. Put you up front. Now we just need space. This helps. It's not guaranteed. It's guaranteed up here. And then it will get 4 Ember back. Then we can Primitive Mold, Crucible Extension, and then blast you with a Forever Consumed. That all seems good. Let's do that. It's certainly safer. So then we do Extension, Primitive Mold. We can block the hit, and this thing will die. It won't die, it'll get eaten. If we Wicklash it, no. 60 damage, kills it. Play this on you. 30 damage. Is 30 damage enough? That's going to give you 14. So an extra 5 puts it at 58. It's not enough. We have to use Forever Consumed in order for you to die. And now you're both dying? Oh, because, I don't know why. I'm not 100% sure why you're dying here. 5, 9... Oh, because you have 3 hits. That's right. Okay. This is perfect. Now we can start fitting the draft in there. You're dying because of the sweep. Let's making a morsel. And you're both dying. That's actually really good. Let's Mind Collapse. Doesn't really matter where. Let's get this guy out, because if we're gonna Mind Collapse anyway, let's just Mind Collapse. Toss you up here. We should be totally fine here now, though. Let's do the draft again. Yeah. Take the hit. Plink. And... Is Since you're gonna die anyway, let's just increase your stats and get our incants. Now you're no, you need 3 more incants to live. We can do that now. Part of me is like, do we just making a morsel? But I really want to play this draft out. I think it's really important we continue to get him out. Or is it? Maybe we're okay without him. Now let's keep him. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you're alive. Cool. Having you up front is pretty bad. 1, 2. 3. Last year for 30. Whew. All right. We only got 1 hit with the big sludge, but it ended up being enough. Crazy. Ember Cache is great. Yeah, that's the kind of thing that we want. Members of the Melted is also interesting, but no, Ember Cache is really good because it draws, it gives you Ember, and it's free incants, which is what we need. Which means we're going to go draw on the second upgrade, even over capacity. I think it's more removal, more unit upgrades. Is it? Spell upgrades would be really valuable at this point, but what would we want? Getting in the double stack on the Void Binding would be really good. But I would like the idea of removing, because we're taking cards and then we're just bloating our deck up. Let's what to remove? I like the primitive molds are not that great. We're very, very, very rarely needing to bring back a unit. It's either plinks or primitive molds. We ended up getting an extra primitive mold early, and I kind of regret it. Yeah, let's get rid of 1 plink. Unit upgrades. Another multi-strike on you is great. We don't want burnout on you, I don't think. Large stone. That seems okay. Maybe we get rid of 2 more. We don't need this many Whiplashes. I know I took it earlier. I think that was a mistake. Our deck is just so bloated with stuff that doesn't help. 1 more plink is fine. Alright. I mean, we have a really solid run. We have not taken any pyre damage. We've mostly been getting bottom floor kills, so there's nothing to complain about yet. It's more just finishing it off, and I don't know how we can get a flying kill on Seraph. Okay, so we already start with a Crucible extension. That helps out a lot. We can already reduce the damage quite a bit here. We're going to increase his damage by 10, so he'll be doing 60. He's almost getting through already the front one. How are we going to kill the Clipped Guardian? Is a legitimate question. Mind Collapse. Do we put the other big sludge? We're gonna draw. So let's see what we draw. Crucible extension. Forever consumed. This has +10. So we can forever consume the front. That gives him... Yeah, he'll have enough. He'll kill it. That's awesome. 1. 2. Well, he's not going to kill it, but he's going to get it down to 5 health, which is super easy for us to take care of later on. We already get a draft, which is great. We We can already increase the space as well. We're going to put this big sludge in the top. So we go 1, 2, Crucible Extension. You're still killing it. That's good news. Let's put you up top. And good. How you doing up here? You're killing both of them. That's fantastic news. Let's bring back the... Yeah, bring back the draft. You're dying. That's also very good. Bring back the Making a Morsel, which will also give you more damage. We can Mind Collapse you. You give us more Ember. Now you're taking 152. We can try to Plank this guy. We missed. And give you more damage. I think makes a lot of sense. I don't think we play the Void Binding yet. There we go. He goes to the top. Still put you at the bottom. Wait a minute. This is not going to kill anything. Up here it will. We can then bring back, or bring this draft in there. Is it already time? I feel like it's too soon. Let's put you up here. Oof. It's getting scary. 1, 2, 3. We want you to have more damage. 4. We still have 3 more turns left. Still think it's too soon. Now we don't need to incant anymore. So let's just hit you. How we doing? Actually pretty good. Let's Excavated Ember. Excavation Eruption, I think. Because we can still afford it, even with the upgrade there. We can bring back another thing. No, we can't. There's nothing to bring back. We can give you more damage. Are you the Endless one? You are the Endless one. It's probably okay. Although we kind of want him to die. That Wicklash kept him alive a lot longer than I was expecting. Chances that we can bring him back are pretty high before the end. So let's Wicklash him. Forever Consumed! That's fantastic. We'll need to play it for 2. That's going to add a lot of damage. There's a really good chance we get Excavated Embers. And I really would like to have a chance to play the Void Binding. That's going to increase it. It's only increasing it to 132. I think we just blast him. Hit him for 10. 590. Oh man, if only we had a Drip Fall, we'd kill him right now. So we want to do Crucible Extension. Excavated Ember. We're going to probably draw the Excavation Eruption just to spite us. Let's get Making a Morsel out. Oh no, we got the Excavated Ember again. Play the Morsel Miner up front to tank the hit. We can... We want him to die, so he'll come back. I think we just blast him. Alright, here we go. So, it's actually... Okay, we're totally killing him here. But yeah, we just put you up front. And then we Crucible Extension. Then we Making a Morsel. Put the Morsel up front. We Void Binding it. And then we blast you for 30. That was, okay, really solid. I mean, getting consistent bottom floor kills was enough to get us the high score. Or at least in the top 10. I think at this point, this is all too much. Formless Child is certainly interesting. But, it's going to mostly bring back drafts. So I think we're okay to skip. I don't think the Formless Child's going to add that much to the deck. We certainly want more draw. We have enough Ember. We have enough capacity with our what are they called? They're always at the top. Crucible Extensions. So I think we're in good shape. We cannot afford any trinkets anyway, so why not take a free one? I don't think we want Volatile Gauge. Volatile Gauge is certainly interesting, though. It does make Ember caches really bad. Yeah, I don't think it's that. I think it's the refracting lenses. The nice thing about refracting lenses is we have a lot of consume cards. And then when they consume, so mostly it's the Excavated Eruptions. Well, refracting lens is good though. Well, but here's the thing. The way that the scoring works is if you take damage and then you heal back the damage, you keep your score. So refracting lenses might be an edge case where something leaks through and then we can heal it back with our Excavated Embers. And the Excavated Embers are going to be coming late anyway, so if something leaks, we're still fine. We're not going to take any score loss, and I think that's worth it. Versus 25 coins, which is going to add 25 points at the end. 1 point of damage at this point is more than 25 points. We can remove Consume from the Excavated Embers, or from the Ember Cache. Plus 10 for the other Mine Collapse. Is that good? Gives us unlimited Excavated Embers, which are not bad considering we have so many X cost cards. And then we just minus the cost of it. And we'll leave it at that for now. Upgrade to biggest Soul Guard. I'm not 100% convinced that we can get enough damage to kill Seraph with on a flying Relentless, but I think we'll be okay killing everything else. We need to put Soul Guard on the bottom. Even if, well, this is interesting. So, we just need to kill the backliner, and that should be pretty easy to do. Having all this Ember at the beginning is just so good. Increase the space. So, there we go. Wow, we're just gonna outright kill him then. That is the thing we're gonna do. Yeah. Blast him. Works for me. Ember Cache. Ember Cache. Forever Consumed. Yeah, it's the only way we're going to do any form of damage. We could also Wicklash. Oh, yeah, that's actually, we could have... Okay, you know what? I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back and do that. I know I don't like to do the restarts, but I think there, it was dumb. We should have just played him. There's no reason not to play him. And I would have played him on the top floor. Well, would I have? Maybe I would have played him on the middle floor. I'm actually okay if Big Sludge dies early, because then we can bring back the Big Sludge later on. Would it even? No, we can't fit anything else if we put it down there. So we're going to do the same setup here. I think I wouldn't have played him up on the top. I think I would have played him on the middle because of the purifier. It's actually not enough. So he's gonna die. It's fine. We do want him to increase over just doing 120 damage. Line collapse. Oh, we can do it for free anyway. And we can play both these out. He's already almost there. So we're going to have to reform the big sledge. Soonish, hopefully. Okay, this should hit the back liner. Even if it doesn't, we can mine collapse after. It did. That's really good. We put you up here. We have nothing to kill yet. Increase the space. Then we mine collapse you to get you down to kill range. This is where things get real scary now. Okay, so now we can bring back the big sludge with a vengeance. We need to Wicklash him. Who else can we bring back? The giraffe. And putting the giraffe up front is very important. Here. Now he'll die if we put him up there. If we put him up here, he still dies, but he's able to get his damage off and kill the front unit. And then we're going to have to hope for a really good Forever Consumed on the top floor. It's basically the only way we're going to kill. Get you up front here. One spell brings you to life, and that's enough. Get you in there. Wicklash does it. And everything's dying. Okay. That's good enough. Now we just need to find a way to... Okay, Forever Consumed. That does it. Excavated Ember. 180. So we can play you up front still. To tank a hit. Excavated Ember. Okay. What do we want to do here? This would be 80. I think we do it down here. We only need to get... he has 100, about 120. So we only need 4 Ember. So we can play this. Play this. Nothing to bring back. Let's blast him. And then just hit him for 10. And then we really need Wicklashes. We're going to have 2 before the end. I mean, Soul Guard's huge, so it's not that it's going to be the end of the world if we can't play it, but we got 2 of them, so we're happy. Put you out here to burn out right away. Both of them are going to burn out. That's actually really good for us. Blink. I mean, none of this matters. There we go. Okay. And we're killing him. Oh. All good. Cool. So. Cave in. I don't think we need it. More Crucible extensions also seem... So, Cave-in's interesting. We're gonna have plenty of mana, or plenty of Ember, sorry. Cave-in's interesting because then it allows us to set up on a different floor and then bring everything down to the bottom as a last resort in case we aren't able to get the kill early. So we can attempt an early kill and then bring everything down to the bottom in case we're having issues. It also allows us to manipulate Seraph's position, which I think is important enough. We don't need any of this. Votavary is certainly interesting, but I don't think it's necessary at this point. That is a way to get infinite, by the way, if someone wanted to spend the time. There was Subsuming Blade and there is Votavary, and you'd get 2 Votavaries. It's going to be spell upgrades, I think, over duplicates. And what we would maybe want is a holdover. So this Plink is bad. And I think it's also another primitive mold. I mean, we ended up relying on one last time, but I don't think it was mandatory to make it work. More Ember Caches, probably. Yeah, Morsel Miner is also a candidate. I certainly think we need to make these cave-ins cheaper. Let's see what we get for trinkets. I don't think any of these are very important. We don't... Yeah, I think we're good here. We could potentially take the Vapor Funnel if we were worried that things are going to get through. But I think we're going to be fine. We have so much potential damage. We could make an Excavation Eruption bigger and then go away. I'm not 100% convinced we need it long term. It's great at the beginning. Holdover on a cave-in allows us to cave in every single turn. And that allows us to have both big sludges on the same floor. And I think that ends up being the middle floor. And we try to just kill everything via the middle floor. We could even always play the draft and cave in it down. I think that's actually a good setup here. Let's remove 1 cost from... From what? Maybe the other Crucible extension. Because ideally, the better would be that eventually we don't have to cave in. But the cave in is primarily for Seraph. It's to get Seraph on that floor to take damage. We're gonna have so much damage, and if we Crucible extension enough on that middle floor, and then that's the thing. And at the end, if we don't get Seraph as an early flying kill, we can always then cave in to bring them all back down. Okay, this is actually kind of tough, though, because we can do a lot of damage right now. We can kill almost everything. Oh, but it's the bigger one. Yeah. So that's okay. So we put you up here. Get you here. We can use the cave-in, because we know we're going to use it anyway. Or should we just play it on the bottom floor every time? Maybe that's better. I'm going to try that. Because we can cave in Soul Guard now. Daily challenge. Let's replay just that first little bit, because we can cave in now. I mean, that's a lot of multi-strike. And then we can bring the other big sludge down. And Seraph whenever he comes up. That seems okay. So, we get big sludge. Soul Guard. Cave in. You can't cave in. It doesn't incant. Oh, that's interesting. Well, we can at least incant with this. And we do... It's not going to be a whole lot of damage, but we can do 1, 2. Get a lot on you now. Okay, you're coming up. We put you up here. We can cave in everything. Well, let's get the draft in there first. Ooh, hold on. Do we want to cave in everything? We might not want to cave in everything. Because of the Ember Drain. Ooh, yeah. I think we do it like this. Oh, but not being able to play the draft is really bad. I did not realize that you can't actually cave in Soul Guard. What's more important? Well, let's try this. Cave you in. And if we put the draft in front, no, this 30. The draft would have died. And him dying gives each of them 10 damage. Okay. Hold on, hold on. We're going to get back up to that point. This is like really complex. 2 Ember Drain is not the end of the world. That's what I got to remind myself. 2 Ember Drain is not the end of the world. And we're blocking a hit onto the larger big sludge, which is very valuable. And yeah, so then we continue to cave in. Hopefully, Seraph continues to go into the middle floor. And that's ensuring that everything is dying on a big sludge floor, which is kind of important. So we cave in here. Primitive Mold. We kill you. We kill you. We don't play the Whiplash. Okay. Then we put you here. Put you here. And we cave in. And then we can just use Forever Consume to use it. And now multiple things are dying. That's really good. Okay. They're going to swap places. We're going to have Ember Drain. We're going to play this draft. We're going to Ember Cache. Then we're going to cave in again. And everything's dying. Okay, okay, we gotta sort this out. We can't let everything die like that. How do we sort this out? Do we play up on the top and middle? Or we put Soul Guard on, we could put Soul Guard on the bottom and just not cave in the cave into the middle floor instead. But then we miss out on 2 rage stacks. Or we just put a bunch of damage onto the Darkwing. That's also okay. So we put you up top. You on the bottom. Cave in. Primitive Mold. Hit ya. Hit ya. Get you up front. You up top. And then I think we cave you in. And I think you're killing... Oh, you're almost killing him. We use that just to incant. Now how are we doing? Not amazing. But Excavation Eruption here is like insane. Okay. We could even do it again. We're almost guaranteed to get... Oh, this will kill everything. That's amazing. And we can even... Cave in makes that really risky. Let's not push it too much. Then we can bring in the draft. Cave in. Molded. To bring back this draft. And just don't think we want you Ember Drained right now. 450 damage already is pretty good. It's kind of working. Ember Cache. Draft. Cave in. Forever Consumed does not make a difference here. It will at least do 30 damage to you. And get you closer to coming to life. How are we doing here? Not bad. So we go 1. 1. 2. 3. We can then Mind Collapse you. Is that what we want? I think so. I think the 10 damage ends up being really important, and it's one more hit. We missed actually 1 damage there. You're almost there. Almost there. And we could have put you up there as well to do even more damage, but it's fine. It's fine. Let's get you in there. Give you multi-strike. Or give you Whiplash. We'll have 2 Ember Drain next turn. But maybe we start getting Excavated Embers now? We do. Okay, now this is great. So now we can actually start legitimately having you come to life and clear off minions, or clear off units, which is really valuable. Let's bring back this draft. Bring back this draft. Cave them both in. We are going to pick off... You know, we could actually cave them in again. Put them everything behind Soul Guard. The question is, does that do more damage? I'm not 100% convinced that it does more damage. Okay, so we're going to Excavated Ember. Doesn't really matter where. That's going to kill the front unit. Then we can kill a second unit. Then we can Void Binding. So we do this. Then we do this. Then we do this. Well, now it's interesting. Caving in now might actually do more damage. Because I'm okay with him tanking all the hits. Let's see what this does in terms of damage. Because you're killing him, then you'll kill him, and him, and him, and then you'll kill him, hit him twice, and these guys hit the back. I think that's more damage. 224. Now it is 90. Math is hard. I don't know if you've ever tried to do math before. Math is difficult. Oh, man. All right. How are we doing? So we can blast you. We're going to need a Void Binding you to keep you alive. This does not help. So Void Binding. Now everything's dying. Let's cave you in. Primitive Mold does not bring back anything. We can put you here. Excavated Ember. can still blast this guy. I think just giving 90 damage onto Seraph is probably better. Alternatively, we could grow this guy's health and damage a little bit. Maybe that's okay. Like that. How we doing? We're killing him. Alright, so we got a first floor kill. It's fine. We will accept it. And that should put us at, with 400 gold and a first floor kill, should put us at 36,000, I think. Crucible extension. We can mind collapse you in a minute. Let's put this onto you. Yeah, then we mind collapse. Let me bring this dude down. Cool. There might have been a flying kill in there, but I think we did okay. That put us in the top 10. Maybe even top 5. But I like that. That was very methodical. We thought everything through, and we got, except for one fight, we got first floor kills on every boss. Very rock solid. The only thing that we might have been able to change is that one second floor kill here, but that would only be 150 points, which wouldn't have, you know, made a huge difference. Everything else we got first floor kills on. There might have been the possibility with Daedalus to get a flying kill, but I think Seraph would have been really difficult. It was already quite difficult. Maybe if we hadn't caved in when we did, we could have gotten it, but it was kind of tough. But I really liked that. I think that was a good, solid run. Let's see what first place did. Oh, yeah, we're only off by 500. Not bad. We did take a lot longer. No early kills. I even took some damage, but he had more coins than me. And he got this, yeah, this. So this is about, that would have been 8%. So 80 minus 80 plus 150, so it's plus 70, and then the rest is all in the money. He only had the one big sludge. No, he had two, but he didn't upgrade both of them. He did take a volatile gauge. I think that's a mistake. But he managed to make it work. And then second place, probably also very similar to us. He also had two big sludges. Frostbite, interesting. I disagree with this. The other reason I disagree with the Frostbite here is because you cannot guarantee that Soulguard's in the front unless you're like really head gaming. But he did get bottom floor kills and everything. He had less coins, but he made it up with the 150 here. Oh, I should have just done the over button. Yeah, so I had 90 more coins, but he got 150 more points. What else could it have been? We never took pyre damage. Let's see. 1800, that's 150. Everything else is the same. $445. 150 minus 90 is 60. Oh yeah, we do have a 60-point difference. Okay. He had minus 80 here, but then he had more coins. And there's the difference there. Okay, cool. So really solid. I really like that run. Let's see if we can't get... well, whoops, I need to see what combination I need to do for my Covenant 25 run. We might be able to get 2 in, depends on how fast we play. Let's see. Log, oh, I'm in the logbook, that was right. I just needed to look at the crown. Umbra Awoken. Okay. So Penumbra with Awoken as the secondary. And that's absolutely, like, without doubt, Root Seeds. Not even a question. Root Seeds onto Penumbra is fantastic. Alright, let's do it. Obviously, we would love Superfood, but I would also take the... Very, very interesting. X-Cost cards get +3. Has a really good potential. I'm going to take it. Spells upgrading 3 times is also good, but I don't think it's as valuable. I like Aggressive Eater. Aggressive Edible. Becomes really strong. It's also really good early game. Although, you know, with the Razor Sharp Edges and the Root Seeds, probably eating more makes more sense. Because it's very easy to get his stats up with a deck like this. Mark of Invasions, okay. We might just take 9 damage. We could even potentially take out one of them with Razor Sharp Edge. Oh, Plinks. Oh yeah, that's right, we have Plinks. So Plink. Razor Sharp Edge. Get you up here. Do you want to start? He will be... He'll be dazed next turn. But if we get more Plinks, it's fine. And he will have more health. Sorry, Rebel Morsel. We got 2 more Plinks. It's fantastic. We can also give you a ton more damage. I think the health is actually important, so let's not go overboard here. That's good. Then we can give you a damage shield. And just toss these guys down. How are we doing? Another Plink is great. Give you another damage. And more Root Seeds. I think we just, yeah, I think we just want to like stack you up. Link. And making a morsel. Toss these guys down here. Took 1 damage there. It's not terrible. We can Plink. Gotta be kidding me. Root Seeds. Robo Morsel, Razor Sharp Edge. It's all good. And we just need to kill these guys. Getting an Ember Forge up front and then plinking twice. Let's plink twice first. Now you're dead. Oh, that was easy. Cool. Really, really good. I mean, you think with that was with a Train Steward, right? Now, wish we get a legitimate Gorger. We're in really good shape here. Prismal Dust is fantastic with our first health pact. We can play it for 0. AoE? Glimmer? Another Razor Sharp Edge? I think that's too many Razor Sharp Edges. The Sting could be valuable as a card draw. Actually, I think we skip. We have AoE kind of with Plink right now. And then I think we need a Gorger to take advantage of Penumbra. Alloyed Construct is fantastic with Penumbra, especially with so many buffets already. Double stack on this. That means it's 4 base. And if we have 1 ember, it's 3 base. Or 6. So 1 ember gives us 6. 0 ember gives us 4. That's just better. And let's make Plink better. No. Let's minus the cost of root seeds, and then we'll make Plink plus 10 damage. And we'll leave it at that. Okay. Seems good. Plus 4 damage should not be a big deal for us. We will start with the robot. We can put both of them on the top floor again. Gives us plenty of time. And we will put you here. Now we just need some, yep. 1. There's a pretty good chance we hit the collector. Nice. 2. 3. 4. I think we need that over the thing there. How are we doing? This then kills... Oh, we're killing both of them anyway. Since we're killing both of them anyway, I'd prefer to kill you to get less garbage. Root seeds you twice. And I think play the train steward out or get rid of the garbage. This adds a lot of damage, but I think he needs the health as well. We could just get rid of this. That's 5 damage right there. That seems okay. Interesting. Okay. I think we want to triple Plink. And then... Prismal Dust. Miss? Got one. That's all we needed. That's enough. And then we can give you a huge amount of damage shield. There we go. That's going to be amazing if we get... if we can somehow manage to get... Oh, we had the strong Plink? Because I forgot that I had a strong Plink. That's why. That's why not the strong Plink. It's going to be amazing. If we can get superfood, that damage shield's going to be huge on him. Alright. Normal Plink's probably not as good as just doing that. And yeah, good luck. Really, really good. Really, really solid. Ooh, Mind Collapse is great. We don't even have to upgrade it. Prism Retrieval. Certainly has potential, but I think it's not as good as just getting a straightforward Mind Collapse. That's almost always going to be good. I think we skip again. And I actually don't mind Vine Mother. Put Vine Mother on the same floor. We have two, maybe we play a middle floor. We put Vine Mother and the Ember, what's it called? The Ember Forge on the top floor. And they just give us stuff. Certainly want to upgrade. And the Pyre Health is not bad either. I don't think we can afford a large stone. We could afford a large stone on you though. And I think just giving you more health seems good. You're going to get plenty of damage. Damage shield? I don't think so. One Horn's Tome is probably not very good. Wildwood Tome is actually good. Oh, wait. Seraph the Patient. It's Unnamed Tome. Being able to silence Seraph the Patient means that he doesn't get his rally stacks. And that's really, really, really valuable. We're not going to miss out on that. But yeah, I think this combination, even if we never get superfood, the... Oh, now we get Vine Mother to start. It's fine, though. It's actually okay, because it gives us more time to get set up here. And then we put a Train Steward behind you. And that Sting is going to be extremely valuable for later. Let's just kill one of you now. Give ourselves even more leeway here. Get the robot. Primordium cannot eat other morsels, no. Would be cool, but it doesn't work that way, unfortunately. This is where a Plink is actually really good. Speaking of, or you know what? Honestly, just like stacking this guy up. I think Plink... No, because we can't even fit morsels anywhere. So we just do it like this. And 1, 2, 3. Damage shield. Now, ooh, hello, all the things. All right, get you out there. There. Blinks. It is hurting our damage shield quite a lot. But that's life. Now we're going to Plink here. Hello, morsels. My goodness. Get rid of that. I think we can silence this floor. Is fine. And I guess we just stack you guys. We'll Plink. And we'll Plink. And then we don't need Ember. Just do it like this, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of a weird one. Have so much Ember, not get any of our good stuffs there. We want to Plink first. That allows us to kill you without any repercussions. Kill you. Get you out here. Root seeds. Razor sharp edge. We can Plink to save damage, give you more damage. Cool. And how you doing? You're only gonna have 1 fuel. So we will need to start stacking up your fuel pretty quickly. That's actually going to be problematic for us. Making a morsel plus Plink. We need to actually keep these guys alive with the chance that we... So we sting them twice to get him down low enough that maybe a Plink hurts him. How are you only taking 1 damage? You're doing 6, right? Oh, because of the heal. You're gonna die. So we might as well Plink down here. We need to like buff your stats up a ton. Well, we might as well do it onto you. Not that it matters. And then give you a morsel miner. Hit you for another 10. Adds 25 damage to Daedalus. Okay, so we need to be able to Plink and get making a morsel. It's very important. A lot of Plinks here. So we Plink.
Love you.
Love you too. We get 1. Here's another one. That's gonna put him to 2 fuel. That's actually enough to kill him. We only need 2 fuel. But that's that was really scary. Let's get you up here. Blast you. And then just add a lot of damage to you. Get 100. That's good. Ooh, but that was really scary, honestly. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Plink. Okay, so we have to go with space here. We're fine on Ember. As you've seen, we keep having more than enough Ember. We're fine on draw. Furnace Tap. For the potential complete ownage, we get Furnace Tap. We don't need any of this. And we need capacity. So if we get Superfood, it's over. there's no way we lose at that point. All we need is Furnace Tap. And with the potential to get it, we're going to go this way. Okay, it's over. The game's over. We're done. We skip. Permafrost it. No, actually, we don't even permafrost it because we just use it. We use it right away. We need to make a lot of things 0 cost. Plinks become very important to make 0 cost and to do more damage. Getting a holdover on a mine collapse. We can't afford it. Freaking heck game. That's fine. Yeah, we will never have Ember again. So, we'll never have Ember, but we're not going to lose. And that's a trade-off I'm willing to make. Silence Fiend. Alright. We can't play it yet, though, which is a little bit unfortunate. Plink here is really good. Really bad. Cannot believe you missed, Plink. That was terrible of you. How are we doing? Get you out of there. I mean, there's a chance. It's a very slim chance, but there was a chance. And then have all the damage shield you'll ever need. You're welcome. Okay. It's doing 24 now. It's doing 21 now. It doesn't actually have to even do that much. 10. Root seeds. 21. Each one is 3, so it'd be -6, put it to 15. It's enough to still kill you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Root seeds and Mind Collapse. Get the Train Steward up here. Okay. Cool. Alright. Certainly not the ideal setup that we wanted. Getting all that space is fantastic. Another Plink would be great, but I think it's just making a morsel. Give us more. Give you more stats. And we just Plink. Just a Plink. Furnace Staff, please. Gosh dang it, game. We actually do need to kill these guys. 1, 2, 3. Does it? Please? Not quite. No Furnace Taps. Oh my, we're actually killing all 3 of them. The reason I didn't Root Seeds is because I wanted to kill the guy. Root Seeds is better on Primordium, absolutely. But I wanted to make sure the guy was dying. We can get rid of this. And then you have... This is getting scary. You should have enough damage though. The biggest problem is, can we get any morsels? We're gonna have 1 Ember. More Ember because we can kill the backliner. 2, yeah, it's enough. That's 600 damage, which is just enough. Kill you. Get rid of both these. Ooh, it's getting really scary though. We're not getting enough morsel generation. Shroud Spike is fantastic on a morsel. It's only on morsels though. Feast is on anything. But I think we need to take the Shroud Spike. Because even at 0 cost, it's still going to be able to eat a morsel for 3. Spikes is interesting, but I think we skip. Ooh, you know what? I'm going to do it. The Spikes is really good, because the Spikes get added into Primordium every time. Or get added onto... if you put it on Primordium, it gets added onto the robot. Which is really valuable. What would we duplicate at this point? I think we definitely want to remove. Getting rid of Train Stewards is really important. We need to get to our morsel generating stuff very quickly. And we still have... I'm actually okay now upgrading the size of the robot. Giving him more... You know, he doesn't need it though. He doesn't need it. Making an even bigger Vine Mother might be better. Because keeping Vine Mother alive is very important. I was thinking just like starting with more damage maybe, or giving you more spikes to start. I don't know. Maybe removing 2 cards is just better. Getting rid of the last 2 Train Stewards. Because we really just need a better set of draw. Get into our better spells faster. Oh, wow. Yeah. That's a 120 minimum. That's not including what we get out of the 5 Ember we get each turn from the Ember Forge. It should be fine. The robot's going to have so much damage shield, and the tree has so much health. Okay, so we're going to start already. And we're going to start already with Root Seeds and Prismal Dust. This does not work, by the way, in case you were curious. So it's going to get 6 per turn. We just need to kill the front unit, and then he should have enough damage by the time it gets there. So let's put you up on this floor. We certainly want to plink, and I think we do want to plink here. Or does it matter? It probably doesn't matter. We actually hit both. That's amazing. You are dazed for 1 more turn because you absorbed the daze there. Let's Razor Sharp Edge and Root Seeds. And Root Seeds just for the draw. We'll have enough damage to kill. Oh, okay, there we go. There's Furnace Tap. That's what we need. Ember Forge, good luck. You're just gonna die. But to be honest, it doesn't really matter because after this turn we're never having Ember again. But then we just don't lose, so it works out. And we're not getting any garbage in the deck, so we can afford this. Yeah, it's over now. Cool. Yeah. Superfood Primordium just trivializes the entire run. We can even gain Ember and use the Gift of Gratitude. Let's save some damage. 200 gold. Don't mind if I do. And Sting. The only issue is going to be if we ever get to play. We do. We need this to hit. Please? Okay, we hit 1. That's all we needed. We just needed enough fuel to be able to fight the boss. Hopefully we're able to do it 1 more time. That is the one issue with this, is the fuel. 1, 2. You only have to hit twice. You are going to have 2 fuel by the time he gets there. Yes, you'll have 2 fuel. We're good. It's getting tight though. That's the only problem right now, is the morsel generation is really low. And we are literally killing on the last hits every time. Sure. Helps with plinks a lot. And oh, Ember Cache. Ember Cache will help a lot as well. Skip. Although, do we want more draw? I think we can take more draw. So we have a lot of like passive things that are just there to improve, smooth out our curve. And I think it's removal and spell upgrades, and we are removing what? The worst plinks, maybe? But now they're actually not terrible. Maybe it's the Ember Forge. Yeah, with Furnace Tap, you never play cards again. So I think I'm okay getting rid of the Ember Forge and 1 plink. 1 plink. And then we need to make making a morsel consistently there. I don't really care if they get dazed. But, I don't know. Maybe it becomes relevant somehow. Yeah, we're double stacking you. And we need you to be free. And now, plus 10 onto a plink. Consumer move onto Ember Cache. Oh, it's scary. We need to have that Ember Cache -1 as quickly as possible, or else we're in trouble. Not for this fight, but for later fights. Let's play on the middle floor this time. And I think we need to get the Ember Cache out there now, although maybe we're okay. We need the vine, or we need the stings. They're very important. Okay, so Plink, please. Come on, game. Come on. Okay, one Plink will certainly kill you. Although, what are you? Oh, your spells. That's awful. Plink. Plink. Making a morsel. Get you in there. Get you in there. We can play out every other spell, and then we can Mind Collapse, and then we can get the Wildwood Custodian out there. So we put you out there, Sting, silence you. Razor Sharp Edge. Mind Collapse you. Reducing the damage, and then get you out. Oh, you die right away! That was so dumb. Alright, here we go. Fantastic. We get to use the Prismal Dust, which helps out a lot. Be really cool if I could kill you. And then I think it's... No, the Making a Morsel just dies. So yeah, we Prismal Dust for a lot, I think is better. Now it's just morsels. We just need morsels, and lots of them. Even just playing outright, the, oh, let's see. This is a problem too. Plink. Root Seeds. Root Seeds, Root Seeds. One Razor Sharp Edge. The Sting should almost kill you. A Sting plus a Plink will kill you. Which we need anyway. We are in dire need of. Oh, you're sweeping. Why you be? Oh wait, I can Shroud Spike you. Oh man. Okay, we're good. Shroud Spike. Mind Collapse. Ember Cache. And not much we can do to you there, but we can do that to you. And I don't think we actually need right now. We have so much damage shield. We have 24 damage shield. So you are gonna die from this at the end. So we Sting, and in fact, 13. We just need one Ember at the end. No, we just Plink at the end. 1, 2. Furnace Tap. Mind Collapse. Plink. Because we need to get Furnace Tap out there. That's fantastic. We actually get the Ember Cache here. That's really cool. 1, 2, 3. Not enough to Plink. But we can put you out there, and you are more than fine. 99 by 4. Hit ya, get ya, hit ya, Plink ya, and Morsel Miner. Ooh. I think it's Kindle. Because it's a guaranteed Ember. Because of the X cost setup. Removing Consume from it would be insane. Removing Consume and hold over on it would be 4 Ember every single turn. Yeah, this is... The first Hell Pact has been, like, absolutely nuts with this deck. It's draw. We have plenty of Ember. We now have plenty of space. Yeah. Like, we have almost every single X cost card you can have. The only one that we're missing is the Spike, Awoken's Rail Spike. Let's go spell upgrades. I guess just more Pyre health. We don't have any regen at all. Permafrost. No, we need to minus cost on Ember Cache. That's very, very, very important. We could make one Plink do a lot of damage and then get away forever. Seems okay. And Concealed Cavern, what do you have for us? A Spell Rail Spike. I actually really like that. Let's do it on the Consume one. No, we'll do it on this 1-cost one. Get the biggest Plink you've ever seen. We're gonna draw a lot. That's the nice thing. With all the stings, we end up drawing a lot of cards. And yeah, it's definitely Stalwart Snack too. We want more buffets. And then the earlier we get Furnace Tap, the better. We have so many ways around Furnace Taps. Ember Drain cost now. I think we're in really good shape. 20 armor is not going to be a big deal. And we have so much Pyre health now. We have 160 Pyre health almost. Like, even if something does leak through, it's not going to be the end of the world. Let's play like this. Get you down here. Give you roots. Nope, just give you plenty of damage shield. How we doing? Pretty good. Any Plink hit is going to be fantastic for us. Please. Double Plink hit. That's fantastic. All right, so we get you guys out there. We already have Furnace Tap. Then we can pick... We can't pick up anything right now. I guess we could have picked that off. And then we can still Shroud Spike for Ember to give us more fuel and to give us another Morsel Miner. And we're already at 7 fuel. We're going to be at 10 fuel. And we're going to have an insane amount of multi-strike. Just an absolutely bonkers amount of... Hey, look. Remember how we have no Ember? Just kidding. We have Ember up the wazoo. All right, let's... Spikes? Plink. Sting. Root Seeds. None of this matters. We'll do it on those. We don't want those guys to hit us. So this adds... Okay, we're going to take some damage here. 135. This makes it 139. No. 141. 196 minus 141. We're going to take 2 hits. If we do it on you, it doesn't change. It just adds... Yeah, it doesn't add that much more damage. So let's do it on this. Take 2 hits. That's like the relic. Not even the relic worth. Hit ya. And yeah, we're good. And it turns out that having times 8 damage shield is pretty good. Get you back here. We could get lucky here. We did not get lucky there. Just increase your stats. And grow. Double blink. Great news. Where's my other one? Did I only get one there? Weird. All right. You're almost. Oh, I can kill you. Okay, so we're making a morsel. Get a morsel down there. Hit you with the sting. Mind collapse you so that we can do razor sharp edge and root seeds. So he has 124 by 12. I'm not 100% sure. I think that's killing the boss. Don't really care about any of this. There we go. The boss is going to hit us once, though. It's certainly dangerous. Now, we can't guarantee that we're going to get Furnace Tap at the beginning every time, so that's a little bit luck-based. I think we can skip here. Cycle of Life is actually really good, because again, it gives you spikes. I actually really like that, and we just need to minus the cost of it down to 1. So the ideal setup here is that we get Furnace Tap. Yeah, we take it, even though we can't duplicate. I don't think we need to duplicate Furnace Tap to win. We definitely want to make this cheaper. We could make Furnace Tap not consume. We get a lot of Ember. We get a lot of Ember. Oh, wait, hold on. What am I talking about? We're getting Kindle to not consume, right? I think that's just better. Give you 10 damage. And then minus the cost once again of Cycle of Life. We don't want that to consume. Permafrost on Shroud Spike. We want to try to get the biggest Shroud Spike you've ever seen. We don't need to remove anything. I think we're really good here. What do we get for upgrades? Stings add extra damage. Cool. Now our stings do 33 damage. That's going to help pick off a lot of units. And the best part is that everything around here, like, we get massive damage shield on the robot. And damage shield is what you need against Seraph the Patient. Okay, so we can already start off with this massive damage shield. And with that, I actually think the damage shield becomes more important than getting these guys out. So we're going to do that now. Because 8 damage shield is a lot of damage shield to get onto the robot. That actually worked out, like, perfectly. I think we plink down here for 2. Rubble morsels are fine. Maybe should have considered the spacing here, but I think it's okay. Root seeds, mind collapse, root seeds, and sting. Now we need to get that silence as quickly as possible. There it is. There we go. And we have all the Ember. Let's play that first. That's fantastic. So you get spikes. Oh, man. You get everything. You get absolutely everything there. 23 damage, 2 multi-strike, 6 damage shield, 8 damage shield, 3 spikes, and a lot of health and damage. Yeah, pretty good. Now we just need to time it so that we get Shroud Spike on the same turn that we get the extra Ember. So Excavated Ember. Sting you. Plink. Now you're living. That's actually pretty good. And we're gonna wait because we have. Oh, I should have played making a morsel up there. Mistakes were made. Pyre shards. Okay, so there we go. That's the kind of thing we wanted to see. We can even start off with a Mind Collapse, giving us 2 Ember. Hitcha, plink, missed. That gives us 8 Ember, which gives us 18 Morsel Makers. Which gives us all the fuel we'll ever need. Okay. And melee weakness does not matter. I'm pretty sure the next time he comes up here, we just kill everything. Let's just draw with these. And more damage. I think we kill Seraph right now. Let's see. It's really close. It's really close. If we can kill things in the way, we might be able to pull it off. Alright, we need some good... We need a good plink here. We missed one. No. Actually, it wouldn't have been enough anyway. But still. Oh, wait, you know what? Get rid of you. I would rather have a morsel miner. Okay. And now we're at the end. So, we start with a Mind Collapse. Doesn't really matter where. Plink. We don't have a Making a Morsel right now. Plink again. Sting. Mind Collapse. Kindle. Give you more stats. Give you more stats. Hit you for 33, and just get an extra draw for 1 turn. 8 cards. Excavated Ember, Morsel Miner. We have plenty of fuel. We have 304 times 14. That's going to end up at 304 times 16 at the end. Or is that 14? 13. Okay, it's going to be times 15 at the end. Use this, give you more stats. Alright. Seems pretty good. Alright. Excavated Ember, Sting, Plink. And just grow. Very cool run. Okay. I think we can try to get a quick one in. So that was Awoken. We need to do the same with Stygian Guard. I believe. I need to check the logbook, but I think we still need to do it with Stygian as well. Might end up with a very similar build. There we go. Yeah, we need to do it with Stygian and Melting Remnant. And then we need to do Melting Remnant and Umbra. And then we're done. We've finished all of the crowns then. Stygian. And I think it's Frozen Lances are better. Well, no, we'll take the Foregone Powers. This is a weird one. Let's see what we get here first. If we get superfood, we'll take it. Yep. I mean, we just saw how good it is. And I think we started with Mind Collapses in our hand. Or in our opening deck. Let me see. Yep. So, there you go. First health pact for the win. This is interesting. So we can do this. Actually, I don't even think we play you there. Where do we want you? I guess it's fine. We'll put you with, I actually don't even know. I guess we put you here. And lower the space on one of these. Okay, there's more plinks. There's also an ice tornado which just kills this thing outright. And that seems pretty good. And then I think we plink here. Get these guys in there. And then we just need some people. There's one. Plink. Rubble morsel down here. Mine collapse here. And hit ya. There we go. We finally found the train steward we needed. Alright, let's, can we get you down? 11? So close. That's fine. We'll just do it onto you. Oh, 12. That was enough. We could have taken no damage. I'm a fool. But I think we're fine. We can plink. And then foregone power, foregone power. Cool. We did not have to take the 3 damage. Although, I don't know how that would have affected the boss. Prismal dust? No, yeah, prismal dust. We already just saw how well that works. With Seraph the Chaste, freeze is not going to do that much. I don't think we need Titan's Gratitude. I'll take the offering token. That might be useful later on. What'd be interesting is an incanter on the same floor as Primordium. Do we not go with a Gorger? I think you have to go with a Gorger. We'll switch it up. We'll do the Collector. I don't know. I mean, Robot was really good last time. But it's going to end up being like the same exact run twice. A Collector is safer in terms of... did we just take the Robot? We give him Large Stone? That's probably fine. We have to play it on now a... let's give him lots of health. He's going to get so much damage. Alright, we're going to do pretty much the same run as last time. Spikes is fine. Hopefully we can play them on the top floor. The only issue is going to be the same issue we had last time, which is getting him to gorge enough. Die. Blink. Mine collapse. Mine collapse. Kill one of them. So as weird as it sounds, I think we plink and we don't play anything yet. We can mine collapse you. And then we leave these guys for later. That hopefully they show up in our hand. Plink, please. Please. Wow. Okay. That's pretty good. We don't need that much Prismal Dust. It's more about having enough fuel. And what do we have to draw? Doesn't really matter. We just want to get closer to getting those other morsels which are in the deck. I think we have enough damage already. We have 100. Yeah, we're good. 1, 2, and hit ya. Good. We even get a Rebel Morsel in there, so ended up working out. 1, 2, hit ya. Cool. Space is a problem. Space is no longer a problem. Crypt Builder. Yeah, this is really looking solid. Do we need a Stygian unit? Stygian unit would represent Frostbite, potentially, with Titan Sentry. And then if we get Endless on it, we get to keep it around for a long time. I think we want an Infinite Prismal Dust. I think it's Infinite Space Prisms. Being able to constantly add more space on that top floor is really valuable. And let's -1 cost also on the engine upgrade, I think. No, let's make a Plink free and do more. More likely to get morsels. We have no morsel generation outside of Plinks. So we need to find something very quickly. I think a Hellhorn draft pack is probably the best. The Rage could be really good. Armor does not get moved on to... Yeah, I think it's the Rage. Because 7 Rage, multiple turns. It is going to get cleansed, unfortunately, on the later fight. But I think earlier, that becomes really valuable. This is the Slay, which is totally fine. Much better than if it was the move enemies around. This is a fantastic turn to get Prismal Dust. Thank you, game. Appreciate that. We don't want you to give you any Slay triggers. Let's kill you. We can reduce the space here and give you... Okay. Good luck. Kind of just want to keep this in hand for later. Foregone power. Now we just need lots of fuel. It's actually better to just straight up play on him if we want. No good Plink targets. It doesn't really matter, but let's play it on him directly. Try to get you low enough. Ah, dang it, this is actually when we want them to die. Get you low enough to die. And they're all gonna die. Okay, we do have a Plink target at the bottom. That's good. Plink. You've got to be kidding me, game. You've got to be kidding me. We have no fuel. Oh, I have one more Plink. Okay, we got one. Please. Do we have any source of... We have one morsel. We lost. Because we could not get enough morsel generation. We get this guy down to 4. So we hit you. We get you drown and hope. Where's our big Plink? Freaking heck, game. Freaking heck. I guess we could put a Train Steward behind and hope that he's doing enough damage. I mean, this is a lot in the way. And then Ice Tornado. I mean, he is going to have 16 Frostbite. We have no morsels. More Frostbite's going to help. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, we're taking 7 damage. Okay, we need morsels so bad right now. We will take the Forever Consumed. It's a guaranteed 90 damage to start with. Do we get another unit coming up? Umbra Banner? I think we're gonna go this way. Maybe. Let's take a sweep unit to go behind. We need capacity so that we can fit morsels earlier. And we need more buffet. We desperately need more buffet. Let's see. I think we're gonna go right. There's nothing I really want to duplicate right now. Do we have any consume cards we're playing? Yeah, we do. We have a few. Like 2 right now. I don't think we need the days. Could be good though to save damage. Morsel Master. I don't think we want it. I think we would rather just be able to get... Yeah, there we go. Starward Snack. That helps out. Okay, so then we'll be able to have 8 buffets, which will at least keep us neutral through most of the fight. And then we just need to get really lucky with morsels later on. Plink. We're going to play you on this floor, actually. I'm going to go 1, 2, and Plink to get this 1. Oh, wait a minute. This could be dangerous. We still go with it. You in front, you in back. We need Ice Tornado. Okay, sweep also helps. Get you in the back. You're taking most of those hits. Okay, sweep makes it okay. It wasn't going to be okay. Now it's going to be okay. Ice Tornado. We can then Mind Collapse you. And get some Frostbite on you. We were going to be fine anyway because we also have the Titan Sentry. But that was really scary. Get more space. Put you up top. Blast you. And... okay, we need some better stuff on you. Plinks? Please? Please. Thank you. Plink and blast you. Okay, Ice Tornado. Rage. And lots of Frostbite. Okay, we just need Plink, please. Thank you. 3 fuel should be enough. Engine upgrade. Actually, you know what? If we add Prismal Dust to you, it's not going to do more Frostbite damage. It's going to do a lot of spell weakness. And then all we need is a big spell and we kill him. He's got... okay. This does 22. This is 21. Let's see what else we get. So 22 is more than 21. And we just need any spell will kill you. Any damage spell at all. Rage will kill you. Cool. Ooh. But man, we are getting... Okay, we need any morsels. Fantastic. Thank you, game. Appreciate it. Glacial Seal? I feel like Ice Storm might be better. Maybe we just skip. And we want holdover and -1 on the morsel generator. We have no way to do that yet. Let's go unit upgrades. When a card is discarded, gain an Ember. How important is Ember for us? Not as... I think it's Hell's Banners is pretty consistent if we can get morsel generation. Quick on you. And then +10. That's going to kill a lot of stuff. Let's re-roll. Endless on you. It's really good. And just give you some generic stats. And then let's remove a Train Steward. Maybe even 2. I think we can remove. We can afford to remove 2. We'll have 90 coins left. Yeah, this is looking good. I mean, it's very similar to the last round. We don't have any of the we don't have Furnace Tap, which would be the big thing. This is kind of a weird one. We might end up putting Titan Sentry. Okay, so we get you out. We can Ice Tornado, but I actually don't know if we want to. Because getting him, that's probably better still. Yeah, it's probably still better. Let's minus the thing there, get some more Ember. There's our robot. We can give you the damage shield, give you more damage shield. Put in, doesn't really matter which one. Oh, we could have gotten even more damage shield. You fool. Blast you for 180 and Mind Collapse. Alright, Plinks. Really good. Give you more stats. I don't know, this doesn't really matter. Let's just Frostbite you. Are we gonna have enough damage? I think we have enough damage. I'm really concerned about the spikes killing this dude. Although, this helps. Then you don't take any, lose any damage shield, which is what we want. There are some Plink opportunities here. Yeah, fair. Let's bash you in the face. And I think we Mind Collapse. Then you're dying outright, and we can start stacking onto you. Then our boy's coming back. Let's put him up here. Oh, you know what? I think we're okay. I think we can kill both of them. And in that case, I want you at the bottom to get full advantage of your stacks there. And you are dying. We'll just double Plink and foregone power. How are we doing? Well, you're not dying. How much fuel do you have? You're going to have 4. Get both you guys in there. Plink. Does not do anything. And foregone power you. I mean, the thing is, even if we only hit him like twice, we're still going to do a lot of damage due to the Titan Sentry. Stacking insane amounts of Frostbite on him. Cool. So we don't actually have to hit for a lot. That's the nice thing. Yeah, Frozen is great. Honestly, I kind of feel like it's Gem Trove. I think we just get another Grovel. The second Grovel's good. Guardian Stone's interesting. We already have a thick deck, though. Let's skip. It's not going to add that much value because we use the Titan Sentry to just keep coming back and coming back and coming back. All right, let's definitely do spell upgrades. What we want is holdover. Fantastic on the grovel. And we can -1 to make it even more playable. +10 onto Plink. And I'm going to even re-roll to +10 onto, or -1 onto that Plink and get another Plink to consume itself. And do more damage. And then we can get rid of 2 more Train Stewards. What was it? Consume removal? Consume removal would have also been really good on the what's it called? The Divine Shield. But I think we're in a really good position now. One thing we need to stress about is you're getting dazed. It's probably fine. And then just blast you. Okay. Now we have Titan Sentry, we have Alloyed Construct. Plink. And I think I would still rather get the Dark Deal to get more damage. Even if it means this Foregone Power is more expensive, I think it's fine. It's also frozen. Plink. Get another morsel out. Offering token. Get rid of the. Oh, we can keep that one. Space Prism. Still dying. And Foregone Power. Okay, we have the Ice Tornado for when we want to play it. Plink here. 21 twice times 2 is enough to kill you. Get a morsel. I don't think there's a way that we can guarantee that. Let's... What are you? Minus spells. We can reduce the space here. Blast you for 120. And... yeah, just put Frostbite on you. Okay. Grovel. Gives us more Ember. Bash this guy. This represents a lot of damage. Let's Plink here. Okay. This represents 180 damage. Not bad. Okay. Grovel. 1, 2. Extra space. Grovel. Prism retrieval. Or Prism Dust. Get another one in there. And we can get one of you in there. And somehow you're not dying yet. That's amazing. I guess I could have just held on to that. It would have gotten frozen. Okay, now you're dying. That's what we want to see. And then you'll come back. That's perfect. You'll come back right when Arcus starts over again. We can blast you for 210. That seems really good. But I think we do want at least 2 more morsels. Oh, we can blast you for even more. Math is awesome. Let's give you Rage. And hit you for 540. Get you back. Give you damage shield. And morsels. Punch you in the mouth for 60. Blink ya. Freeze ya. Cool. Yeah, this is definitely a lot better. Having that grovel makes a world of difference. And the cool thing is we could even put this guy up front. Because we have enough fuel now. And he's just blocking all the hits. Shroud Mitosis. Or Gifts for a Guard. I think it's Shroud Mitosis. If we have that holdover as well, we're going to have Infinite. And now it's Draw. We don't need Ember. Cool. So we're at the point now where, yeah, if we can get holdover on Shroud Mitosis, it's over. We'll have all the fuel we'll ever need. So with that in mind, we go left, and we hope. Double stack. Double stack on you is really good. We already saw that last time. Minus the cost of Shroud Mitosis. Make another one of the plinks stronger and consume. And even if we don't get it on holdover, just anytime we can do Shroud Mitosis is great. Purge a card, gain a card. Let's purge the last... You know, actually, these foregone powers are really not very good. Let's get rid of them. Rare Umbra card. Another Shroud Mitosis is great. Anything to give us more morsels is going to be very good for us. We want +8, or 8 buffet now. The kill onto Seraphs should still be fine. The bigger issue now is because we don't have Furnace Tap, we are at risk of leaking units. We need to get a lot of damage onto the robot, and that's kind of difficult with the setup we have right now. You will die if I play you on the bottom. So, how are we gonna do this? Robot still fits. Is robot? No, robot fits. Let's Plink first. No, Ice Tornado first. And then Mind Collapse, and then Plink. This all seems very strange. We can go for a 50-50 here. So we do 50-50 that the Icy Stylophyte gets held over. So it's exactly the opposite of what we wanted there. Now it's a 30% chance. Okay, well, there you go. We have a lot of good plinks here. We're getting the robot in there for sure. He's not doing anything, but we're getting him in there. And that's something. Play you down here. Now we have Ember to do stuff with. Got one. Got two more. And I think it's Prismal Dust and Freesia. We're gonna take some fire damage. Unless we get the big blast. We didn't get the big blast, but we got a blast. We got the big blast. We don't need to use that much damage. You're gonna die, but you're gonna come right back, which is very good. We can Dark Deal. Reduce the space here. Blast you. Give you more Frostbite. Okay, so they're all dying at the top. You know, we could move him to the top here, but I think we're fine. The problem is that we have both Shroud Mitosises and no units to play it on. Let's get you in there. You guys are all dying. Mind Collapse is enough to kill you. We do it like this. We Mind Collapse. We Mind Collapse and Foregone Power should be enough. Oh, it's not. We're going to take 11 damage. He has 1 HP. At least the Shroud Mitosis got held over. There we go. Give you damage shield. How are you doing? Wow, you're not dying anytime soon. Okay, 1, 2. Give you a lot more damage. And 1656, we're gonna take 30 damage. Now everything's dying every turn, which is really good. I think. Oh. That's what I was worried about, was leaks. And then, sure enough, the game wanted to demonstrate that I was completely correct in my worry there. Plinks. Get you. Plink and Frostbite. We still have plenty of fuel. We still have plenty of damage shield. So I'm not worried about dying, but man, that was a brutal run there. We're gonna get even more damage shield. This is all good. Blast you guys. Let's do, well, yeah, let's blast them. I think Dark Deal's good here, and then Offering Token doesn't do anything. And now we're totally fine. We can even Grovel. Get you guys in there. Shroud Mitosis for damage. Hit ya, blast ya. Cool. So bosses are fine. Seraph will be fine. Killing the other units is going to be tough. Excavation Eruption. For early damage, I think we skip. Same here. We just don't want to muddy the deck too much. Hopefully the top floor is what is not lowered in capacity. Do we want to duplicate or do we want better spells? Even regardless, we need health. Health is very, very important for us. Jack Strips does not help too much. Teeth of Gold could be some value if we're picking off backliners. Let's see what else we get. Adding a Morsel Miner to start is really good, as long as we have capacity. Removing Consume from the Prismal Dust. No, we don't need it. -1 onto... I think it's onto this Plink. Or do we just... No, yeah, we minus the cost there and add 10 damage. No, 10 damage here. And I think that should be good enough. Alright, let's do it. What's going to be a problem is that the damage shield's going to get halved every time. But it's only for the first 7 waves. Fantastic. Appreciate that game. Alright, get you up here. You up here. And Shroud Mitosis. Grovel. Plink. And I would like to keep this guy alive. So we're going to do a bunch of other stuff in the front. We only need to do 2. Or, you know what? Let's just stack up here. Let's put a... Do something like this. And decrease the space. Take 15 damage. Glad we took the Pyre health. Alright, now we get both of them. So you and you. We certainly want to Ice Tornado down here. Grovel up here. Let's just give you more health. And put you down here for fun. And oh, I actually wanted to put that at the bottom. Okay. Now we can add more. Get a massive damage shield. So that even when it gets halved, it still ends up being really good for us. Oh, you're killing everything to start. So let me just blast you and hit you with this. 2 Ember Drain. Not fantastic. We can grovel. Although they die right away. But not if we grovel one of them. This is definitely not going to do enough damage. 21. Yeah, it's not going to do enough damage. So then we grovel one of them. So it's not dying right away. We Shroud Mitosis that morsel. We can Mind Collapse you. Rage you. And we're looking really good. We still have a lot of damage shield. And we're going to save the Crypt Builder for later. That double grovel play. You never expect the double grovel play. Double grovel play. We have no way to increase Ember, but we can potentially... Okay, we actually need to blast these guys. Grovel. This gives us 3 Ember, which we can then use to kill this thing. We only need to use 1. Let's use this plink. And then this plink. And I think we have to do this. Can we survive? 29 damage. He'll hit us for 1. He'll hit us for 10. That's fine. And then we could actually hit this. Now they're both dying. Oh, okay. We're good. And now we're at the point where 2 big units are dying every time. Give more space. Increase here. That was scary. Don't know what was going on there. Plink. Plink. There we go. More Ember is great. Let's try to keep you alive if we can. I don't know if we can. Even if we hit all these, yeah, because you're still just dying to the thing. Let's just hit. Yeah, we're good. We just hit everything down here. That actually can save us. He's gonna stay alive. That's fantastic. All right. How much damage shield is he gonna have at the end? Not a lot, but we will get a little bit more. And next turn he starts his attack run. So we did it. We basically made it work. Get Titan Sentry in there. Give you the Rage. Forever Consumed to kill you. And Frostbite on you. We don't care about the damage or the Ember Drain as much now. Well, that's awesome. So we get to do this. Get you guys out there. You're dazed. Oh, that's right, Light's Gift. I totally forgot about Light's Gift. Give you damage shield. Or we're just blast. Oh, we don't need to do that though. It already puts us at the limit. So then giving you damage shield. Please? No. That's fine. Okay. Grovel. That was not what we wanted, but it's fine. Plink. Just needs to hit 1. Actually, no, we can just Mind Collapse you at the end. So let's Plink here. Okay. Shroud Mitosis. Blast ya. Mind collapse you, and mind collapse you. And we're gonna get some spell weakness onto these guys. Not a lot, but a little bit. I think we're still killing him though. Yeah, we're good. Ugh. Oh, it is mighty close though. A lot closer than I was thinking it was gonna be. Let's give you a grovel. Put you in there. Grovel you again. Get all of these in there. Blast this fool. And freezy freeze. Okay. Ooh, that was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. I mean, not really. We still had, at the end, 6 more hits. And 6 more hits of 1,200. Or 6 more hits of 250 about. Cool. So 2 wins in a row, both with the robot and Primordium. Very different way that we played both of them. But yeah, worked out really well. So that's going to be it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, and I'll see you again tomorrow with the next Monster Train Daily Show. Thanks for watching.